Hi Cancer, welcome to Crystal Garden Tarot. My name is Christina Irene. I'm going to be doing your May 2019 reading. So let's just get right into it and we'll look at the overall energy for May 2019. Please keep in mind that tarot time is fluid. So this could be like, the next 3 months too. All right, I'm seeing a need for you to stay strong, stay confident, stay focused. I do feel that, yep, I felt that they're only seeing part of the truth about something, and there may be some devil energy around you. There's a need for you to meditate, okay? Um, let's see what comes out, okay? This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Overall energy, please. All right. That card went, oh wow, yep, sure did want to come out. So look, you've got card 7 here and card 25. So that's 7 and 7. Okay, 25 is going to come out to 7 in numerology. So the first card that came out is the High Priestess of Spirit. The next card that came out is the meditation card. Okay, so both of these are 77. I definitely look up angel number 77 if I was you, in regards to, whatever is going on with you. Okay, as an underlying energy, we have differences, and this is card 36, so that's going to be 9. I feel like a lot of you guys are, the next card out would have been card 32, that's 5, so that's going to be like a challenge, changes, and self-worth. So a lot of you guys are needing to, these messages are coming in faster than I can speak, excuse me. So High Priest of Spirit, this is going to be where Cancer Spirit is saying to you, look, there might be things that you're questioning, like why did things turn out this way, why did this person treat me like this, etc., etc., whatever it is for you. But Spirit is like, look, my love, I know things that you can't see. Like, I see everything. You only can see a minimal amount of what's in front of you. You might be able to see a little bit ahead of you, but not the way that I can. Not the way that your guides and your guardian angels and your ancestors and all the beings who love you unconditionally can see it. So, Spirit is saying, you might not know the whys and hows, but I do. So, then there's this need to meditate, Cancer. Okay, because what's going to happen here is where you're not understanding why, or how or whatever, the meditation is going to be able to help you find the answers that are within. Okay, and to relax into whatever might be any changes that might be taking place. Acceptance, clarity, just peace, to bring about an inner peace for you where you may be experiencing some challenges. Okay, now you're dealing with someone or some situation where there's a lot of difference. That's, you're a white cat, they're a black cat. You're an apple, they're an orange. Okay? It's a lot of differences between you and something or someone else. And there's a need for you to just kind of, it looks like maybe some of you are going on like a new journey here, like you might be leaving something behind. Okay, but there's a need here to really practice self-worth with you, Cancer. Okay, to come into your self-worth, to be strong and to be confident and to remember how much you're worth. As I open the deck, I have the Devil card and the Ace of Cups here. So some of you could be feeling very bonded to something or someone that's not maybe good for you, and there's a lot of heartache there, but you might really love the person. It might be a lot of love there between you guys, but maybe just too many differences. You've got the Seven of Swords there. That could be one of two things. That could be a need to break free, but that could also be about some type of lies and deception. Okay, Some of you guys could be dealing with a Taurus. Alright, this Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for Cancer. So you have the Justice card, the Two of Swords. There was a really difficult decision that you had to make, but you decided to let go, it looks like, because you might not have been able to manifest what it was that you wanted to, the way that you wanted things to manifest. It might not have, you know, played out the way you wanted to. Some of you guys could have been being manipulated, especially seeing that Seven of Swords in the middle of the deck. And this Magician card in reverse, which is mirroring the Justice card. So some of you guys could have been being manipulated, okay? But where someone may have been manipulating you, Justice is definitely, it's the first card out. Justice is being served, okay? You have the Queen of Swords in reverse, the Fool in reverse, and the Ace of Wands. This is coming under the Justice card. So I feel like a lot of you guys may have just like had enough with some situation, or there's a need for you to like think really logically right now, and somebody might need to be cut out, especially if their communication is really like messed up between you and someone else. The Fool card in reverse, it's like you seem to be maybe afraid to step out onto this new journey. You might be delaying it because you haven't cut off the situation that might need, looks like it might need to be cut off here. Yep. The Fool in reverse I was looking at, and you have the Page of Cups and the Nine of Cups. So this could be like somebody could be very emotionally immature, okay? Or this could be you, where you feel jaded in regards to love, or you don't want to take someone's offer, but yet there's still like a feeling of codependency there with the person. I feel this is about a relationship. It doesn't have to be. This could be within the workplace very well. You have to apply it how it fits because it's a general reading. But for some reason, I'm feeling like it's something about a relationship. Now, yeah, so just maybe feeling, by codependent, I mean feeling that you have to be with this person or something, or you have to continue on the path that you've been on, you know, even though it looks like there's a new beginning with the Ace of Wands that wants to come in for you. And that new beginning, that new passionate beginning is, let me look at this for a second. Yeah, this new passionate beginning, some of you could be moving towards an Aries, or some of you could be dealing with the Aries right now, and it could be like, hold on a second. Let me see here. Yeah. It's like you're working towards your new beginning. You are working towards it. You're standing in your power. You're using your authority to make that decision. And you're really wanting to just have just a new beginning. And that is your justice. It's being worked on by the divine. And you're working on this as well. But there is this feeling still there of like a delay because of you possibly feeling like you don't really know how to be without this situation or the person. But let's just keep going. You have the Ten of Cups in reverse here. Whatever decision that you had to make, I feel that you might have, it was very difficult, no doubt. And it made you very unhappy. It could have even broke down the whole entire family structure. Like let's say if you got divorced, or if you guys were like common law, or you had a child together. So it could just be causing unhappiness all across the board, you know. Maybe not just for you, maybe for your children or your family as well. Okay. It's like you may be letting go, but there's a need for you to take off the blindfold and see things for what they are, to see maybe that someone has a really big ego that you might be dealing with, and that the way that they communicate is like maybe not okay. This could also be where you need to take the blindfold off and see that there's no victory here, okay, and maybe like no, there's might not be any growth here or room for expansion where you are. I'm going to take one more card on that. You have the Three of Pentacles here, so maybe you need to work on self-mastery with that. Maybe you're not seeing your value. Yeah. Look, you Cancer, are not seeing your worth and your value, okay? And you're not seeing that whatever you're dealing with, you're putting in a whole lot more than what that person is putting in, okay? For those of you dealing with third-party situations, it's like some of you guys are turning a blind eye to it. Let's keep going. Queen of Cups. Someone could very well be taking advantage of you, like manipulating you in some way because they know how much you love them. Okay? And then also, see, this Queen of Cups is mirroring the Fool here in reverse and the Queen of Swords in reverse. So I feel like it's difficult for you to cut the person off, even though I do see it in the air that you're letting go, or maybe you have, but maybe they're not physically in your presence. Like maybe you guys aren't in communication. Maybe you guys are not active in whatever this situation or relationship is, but you still really, really have so much emotion for the situation. But it makes you very unhappy, the situation in and of itself. It seems to make you very unhappy, okay? And it's like you're in between this choice where do I go out on my passionate beginning, or do I continue to, stick around and turn a blind eye to this person's egotistical ways, or the way that they communicate with me, which is not cool? Or for some of you, do I keep turning this blind eye to third-party situations? I want to clarify this Magician. 3 cards slipped over. Oh, 4 cards slipped over. Some of you might not have been able to manifest this, and you're cutting off communication, okay? Or you're moving away from possibly a water sign. Some of you could have been dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, especially Scorpio. I feel like you guys are moving away from it. You might have cut off communication. This person could very well be very emotionally unavailable or emotionally manipulative, especially with that King of Cups coming over the Magician reverse. It could have been emotionally manipulating you, okay? And there's a need to maybe guard yourself from this, I feel, with the 7 of Wands in reverse, because it's a real, like, a lack of stability here, okay? Cancer, this Queen of Cups is also your own energy here. That's often my Cancer card. Okay, see? It's like you're cutting off communication, you're moving away from something, and you're releasing that which you just loved so very much, that which was so near and dear to your heart. Let's take a few more cards and then pull you some advice, all right, Cancer? Seems like there's been a lot of conflict here as well. You have the Hangman. There may be a need. At this point, the Hangman is coming over the Ace of Wands, the Emperor, and the Eight of Pentacles. So a need to shift your perspective as you make this decision, okay? A need to shift your perspective and see that the universe has your back, that justice is going to be served, things are going to balance out. A need to maybe shift your perspective and see, focus on the new beginning as opposed to the all of the unhappiness and the loss. Because at this point, that Hangman is sitting in between the the Ace of Wands and the Ten of Cups. So shifting your perspective to see this beautiful passionate beginning offered to you by the divine, to seeing that, focusing on that instead of focusing on all these empty cups and all this unhappiness and loss. Also, this is like, I feel that you made a decision, but you may be going back and forth in the decision and not allowing yourself here with the Empress in reverse to grow and expand, okay? You may have decided to stop nurturing something as well, but I do feel that there is some type of conflict within you where some of you guys are still like going back and forth about it in your mind, even though you already might have made the cut. Okay, we have the Judgment card and the Four of Cups here. So, okay, the Judgment card is coming over the Eight of Swords and the Queen of Cups. So I feel that the divine may very well have intervened in this, okay, because you are not taking the blindfold off, and you're very blinded by how much you love this person or whatever the situation is for you personally, Cancer. And so I feel that maybe the divine has come in and is intervening here. Oh yes, very much so, because the overall energy is the High Priestess of Spirit. So very much so, the divine has came in here like, listen, you're sacrificing yourself, you're self-sacrificing yourself, and there's a need to maybe stop nurturing this thing, okay, because you are sacrificing yourself. And then with the Four of Cups, see, it's like not sitting here depressed over these empty cups in front of us, but accepting what the divine is offering you here. You may need to get back on your horse here. Like, time to get back on your horse, Cancer, not allowing growth and expansion. Some of you guys could have been dealing with like a player type of energy. If this is about a relationship and you don't want to nurture it anymore, Spirit doesn't want you to nurture that anymore. That could also be someone who wants to ride in passionately towards you, okay, to offer you something maybe better than this possibly. But I feel like that has a lot to do with you needing to grow and expand and getting back on that horse, okay? Underlying energy here, Page of Swords. This could very well be you cutting off communication with someone because there's a lack of stability, okay? Moving out of hardship here with maybe with a situation where you don't want to take someone's offer anymore, okay? Or maybe they weren't being like a team player here. Maybe they weren't willing to do what needed to be done to make the situation or the relationship work. You could have been dealing with the King of Wands energy in reverse here. This could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or someone just taking on the energy of the King of Wands in reverse, where they could have been kind of abusive in a lot of ways, controlling, again, communicate with you in a manner that isn't, really appropriate, like very bad temper possibly. You could have been dealing with a Sagittarius with the Temperance here, but this could also be just a need for healing, a need to heal, allow the healing to come in. You've been very, very patient okay, with this situation with the Temperance card here. And there may be a need to really guard yourself, especially those of you dealing with the Scorpio, Pisces, or a fellow Cancer, okay, or just this energy of a person who is emotionally unavailable. You need to guard yourself against that, okay? This person might be really angry, or again, just the way that they communicate, okay, or they could be coming in after you let them go, very, just really coming in strong, okay. But you guys, a lot of you are stuck in nostalgia, stuck in the past, okay. And you're very powerful though. You've gained a lot of confidence here with your with the solar plexus, with this Queen of Wands. It's like, you're a very passionate person. I feel that you're gaining your confidence back with that Queen of Wands, but there's a need to allow the cycle to complete here and to be really strong now that you faced a lot of your subconscious fears, now that whatever may have been hidden has come out, okay, and you see the betrayal here and you're releasing the burden, okay. Some of you guys dealing with that third party situation where you just have been putting in a lot into something again and not getting what you deserve out of it, okay, and you're breaking free. Oh, okay, that was your extended, right? All right, let's pull your advice and wrap your reading up, Cancer. I'm wishing you healing, and the ability to move forward better and stronger than ever. And just remember that, all these trials and tribulations, it makes you stronger. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of sexual energy here. So it's very, it's possible that, someone could have been stealing from you in a way that is, like, they just wanted the booty or whatever you got, what I'm saying, between your legs. Very, very possible. Okay. I'm seeing a need for you to say what you mean. So express whatever you need to express. And with whatever your situation is, don't hold back, okay? Don't hold back. This could even be within the family structure. It doesn't have to be romantic, okay? I definitely see you're letting go, though, but I see a soulmate relationship here. So some of you guys might have been dealing with some type of soulmate, Soulmates are often there, to teach you a lesson. A lot of times they could be karmic, okay? Sometimes soulmates would have been your perfect match, but maybe that other person hasn't evolved to the point that you have. And here we have it. Say what you mean. This is card 18, so that's going to be 9, another 9. And this is 35, that's going to be 8, so 8, 9. And you have this other 9 here, okay? And this is about home, okay? Something about home. Also, guys, you are the phoenix rising out of the ashes, okay? That's what's going on with you guys. Like, really a need to meditate here. Maybe do some Tai Chi to get the energy flowing, that any energy that might be stagnant for you, okay? So at this point, you've got 7, 8, 9. All right, so let's go ahead and read what the book says, okay? This is your advice. Say what you mean. Take some time to clarify what you need to communicate and to whom. Honest communication begins with you. Take a moment to connect within and ask yourself, in what area of your life are you hiding and denying, excuse me, sorry about that. Where were we? Take a moment to connect within and ask yourself, in what area of your life are you hiding and denying how you feel? Does your relationship with your partner need revamping? Are there things that are not working? Who are the people in your life that you must be honest with? This is your opportunity to take back your power and share clearly, wisely, and honestly what does and does not work for you. When you feel vulnerable, you can be easily swayed to say what you feel the other person wants to hear in order to keep the peace. The message of this card is that you need to say what you really mean, whether someone else likes it or not, okay? And so I feel like a lot of this for you guys is going on in the home front, okay? So, on the home front, rather, okay? So, there could just be a lot of differences in, the players within the household. So, Cancer, this is the reading that I have for you. I hope that it resonated. Apply the message as it fits to you, okay? To your own personal life. I'm wishing you healing. I'm really, really wishing you clarity. And the ability to make any type of empowered decision, any decisions that you need to make. I wish you the clarity in making them, and I also wish you the empowerment needed to make any difficult decisions and stick to them. Okay, so this is your reading for May. Thank you for viewing. Thank you for your likes and subscribes. I love you very much, and I wish you all the best. Take care. Okay, you guys. Bye bye.